Hey, this is Liam Pfaff from Pro Runner Talk, and today you're going to see me sitting down with Joseph Ekuom. Joseph is an elite Kenyan runner. He competes in the Master Division, and he travels all over the world for races. And today you're going to see us sitting down in Kingston, New York, where we met for breakfast and eat some pancakes and talked about running. All right. So, how old were you when you first started running?
I'm sure I was 12 years old when I started running just for fun.
It was for fun.
For fun.
Well, it's fun. Where were you born?
I was born in Gishu district in Eldoret, and it's Rift Valley province, where you find all good runners. Even the record holder lives in the district that I was, the neighbor of the district that I was born.
What's it called? Eldoret?
Eldoret.
Eldoret, yeah. And how close is that to Nairobi?
7 hours, 6 to 7 hours away.
Okay. All right. Now, you said the record holder?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Wilson Gibson.
No, Wilson Gibson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who set the record holder lives just near where I live, 25 minutes away.
Did you ever, when you were living in Kenya, did you ever meet him?
For sure, no. Because I've lived here now for 7 years.
Yeah.
So, it's the upcoming athlete, so I've been away for those 7 years. So.
Yeah. Okay, so no. Okay, so now here's my question. In Kenya, is running, like here, sports like soccer and football and baseball are popular with kids. Mm-hmm. In Kenya, what sports are popular with kids when you're growing up? Is running a sport like that?
Yeah, running is the popular sport because in Kenya when we go to school, you have to run in the morning to get to school.
All right. So, how old were you when you first started running?
I'm sure I was 12 years old when I started running just for fun.
Okay. And it was for fun.
For fun.
Well, it's fun. Where were you born?
I was born in Gishu district in Eldoret, and it's Rift Valley province, where you find all good runners. Even the record holder lives in the district that I was, the neighbor of the district that I was born.
What's it called? Eldoret?
Eldoret.
Eldoret, yeah. And how close is that to Nairobi?
7 hours, 6 to 7 hours away.
Okay. All right. Now, you said the record holder?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Wilson Gibson.
No, Wilson Gibson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who set the record holder lives just near where I live, 25 minutes away.
Did you ever, when you were living in Kenya, did you ever meet him?
For sure, no. Because I've lived here now for 7 years.
Yeah.
So, it's the upcoming athlete, so I've been away for those 7 years. So.
Yeah. Okay, so no. Okay, so now here's my question. In Kenya, is running, like here, sports like soccer and football and baseball are popular with kids. Mm-hmm. In Kenya, what sports are popular with kids when you're growing up? Is running a sport like that?
Yeah, running is the popular sport because in Kenya when we go to school, you have to run in the morning to get to school. Because if you get late, the teacher will get strokes because of getting late, you know. So we run, that forces us to do running to school.
Really?
But if the school is closer, you can walk, but most of the people, everybody runs, you know. And by doing this, we came to discover that you can have a talent, you know, by doing that. And also we have this big athlete like Kipchoge Keino. We have this like Ezekiel Gameboy, big names. So we learn from that. People see that, okay, you can run and also you can fly, go somewhere, you can make money and you can come and support yourself.
Right.
So now, since we knew that you can do that and you can go abroad countries, make money, come back, support the family, support yourself. So you find everybody now is trying because we see we have opportunity, because really Kenyans, we feel like we are talented and we are blessed to have runners, you know.
Say that last part again. As Kenya, do you feel that you're blessed?
Yeah, we feel like we are blessed for running.
Everybody in Kenya feels this way?
Not everybody, but some mostly in Rift Valley province. Yeah, mostly in Rift Valley province.
Why do you, how long have you, so let me just get this right. Since the time you were a kid, you were taught and you believed that you had a gift for running.
No, I didn't believe that, because I was running just to get out of to be punished or to be beaten by the teacher in school.
Yeah, we're doing good. Thanks. Well, how far when you ran to school, how far did you go? How far of a run was it?
Running?
Yeah.
My school was like 5 miles away.
You ran 5 miles one way?
In the morning, 5 miles. Lunch time, another 5 miles. After I finished my lunch, I have to run back again for another 5 miles. So 15 miles a day.
You had 5 miles to school and 5 miles back.
And then after lunch again, another 5 miles.
And you did it again, okay.
So in the evening coming back, I'm not in rush. I can walk. I can take 1 hour or anything, because nobody is waiting for me to get late and get, you know.
Well, that was it. Your teacher would beat you if you were late. Your teacher would.
Yeah. Of course, we have time. In Kenya, we need to be at school at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's the time when we get there. We line up on we call it barre. So you line up on the barre, and you listen what the teacher is saying. For a few minutes, we sang the national anthem for the county.
Okay.
So, and after that, the teacher will talk for a few moments, and after that, everybody will go to his class. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and from there now, the subjects will start like math, English, you know.
Okay. How big of a school was it?
The school was that was elementary school.
Okay.
At that time, yeah.
Did you graduate high school in Kenya?
Actually, I went, but I was supposed to go to the high school, but because I had a single parent, so I was not able to continue because she didn't have enough money to put me in the high school. Yeah.
How old were you then when you left school?
I think I was around 15, 16 or around 18. I don't remember very well, but I think it was that, yeah.
So you lived with your mother then?
Yeah, I lived with my mother.
And did you have any brothers and sisters?
I have one brother.
Is he older than you or younger than you?
Older than me.
What is this? Was he a runner?
No, a farmer.
He's a farmer. Does he still live in Kenya?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you ever get to see him?
I talk to them a lot.
You talk to him on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what did your mother do? What did your mother do?
My mother, she was a farmer too.
So you grew up on a farm?
Yeah, I like farming.
You like?
Yeah, small farm. I can do my farming there. Get everything fresh from the land and from my farm, you know.
What did you grow on the farm?
We grow like tomatoes, color greens. We put the onions there.
Okay. So
potatoes,
vegetables.
yeah, vegetable, cornmeal. Yeah.
And then did you sell?
We sell some, but mostly we do it for ourselves because.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then here's my question. You know, a lot of people are curious what Kenyan runners eat. So when you were growing up, what were some of the foods you ate a lot of?
Well, back home.
Yeah, back home.
For sure, in Kenya, when I wake up early in the morning, I make tea and have bread. 2 to 3 slices of bread.
Okay.
And that's good for me to go. I can run for 2 hours or 1 hour and a half. And then after that, when I get back, I have to take a nap for 2 hours.
A nap?
A nap.
That's after you run?
After I run, get back, take shower.
Yeah.
Maybe have something like a drink.
Okay.
Take a nap for 2 hours or 1 hour and a half.
Okay.
And then wake up. And then I can do something around home because mostly I used to train twice.
Yeah.
But seriously, when you go to a camp, you have to train 3 times.
When you're in Kenya, you have to train 3 times a day?
If you are in the camp, just a training camp.
I'm sorry, in the what?
In a training camp.
In the training camp?
Yeah.
Training camp.
So you have, we call camp. So you have to train 3 times.
Okay. Wow. Well, okay. So you wake up, you have some bread and tea. You go for a run. What kind of run would that be?
Long run.
A long run.
Yeah, I do.
How long are we talking?
The long run is 2 hours to 1.5 hours sometimes.
Okay.
With the rolling hills.
So you're probably covering at least 15 miles.
Yeah, 15 miles.
Right, 10, 15 miles.
But mostly we use kilometers.
Okay, so in kilometers.
Maybe 25 to 30 kilometers.
Okay, and so for us, 30 kilometers is roughly 18 miles, a little more than 18 miles. Okay, so that's a long run.
On Mondays, not every day.
Okay, not every day, okay.
No, every
Now
day.
then, but the day you run on Mondays, do you train 3 times that day?
2 times.
2 times a day, okay. So you come home, you take a nap after you run.
Yeah.
Why?
I take a nap to recover.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because it's not easy run. You just run, you run like never before. Then when you get back home, take shower, have something again, then take a nap.
So this is a hard run. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's that road.
That's
road,
a fast run.
Yeah. That's the long run mostly.
I know it's on hills, but like approximately how fast are you running?
Maybe 3 minutes per kilometer, 3 to 3:20.
3 minutes a kilometer.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head. How fast is that per mile?
Per mile, 3 kilometers in a mile. Because a mile is 1.2.
1.6 kilometers per mile. I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 something. You don't know?
Yeah, I think 5 something. Yeah, mostly
Close
5
enough.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, fast enough. But when you go for fat leg or intervals, that's the time you push a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Kenya all the time, it's like racing because everybody wants to run better.
You're running, so when you're doing this, you're running in a group?
Yeah, I'm running in a group, or sometimes I'm training by myself.
Okay. Okay, so you do both. How big is the group?
The group, maybe you can find like 100 people, 50 people.
You run with 100 people
Yeah,
at a time?
even sometimes 200.
At the same time?
At the same time. And we have so many groups of people in there.
And they're all as fast as you?
Yeah, they're faster than me, or I beat them sometimes,
Yeah. Okay, no, you're not. Look, that is one difference. I mean, you can't. I don't think there are many places here where you can find 200 people that fast at the same time.
No, you cannot get that one.
Yeah, that's a big group. And a competitive group. But all right. So so you take a nap, and then so what do you do in the afternoon?
In the afternoon,
Yeah.
no, I take a nap, wake up, do something a little bit around the compound, maybe go for weeding, in a farm, in a garden.
You do some gardening
Yeah,
work?
I do. Yeah, a little something because I don't like staying that way. That makes me feel strong and feel good,
I'm saying what way?
After I take a nap, I recover.
Yeah.
So after I recover, I can do something around the compound, maybe.
You like to do some work. To stay
I
busy.
like to do some work.
You don't like to
get
sit.
here.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you run. So then what might you do in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, after I do some work, I come back and have lunch.
Okay.
And my lunch mostly is rice and beans.
Rice and beans?
Yeah, rice and beans. And rice and beans.
Okay. What does
But the important
Go ahead. Sorry.
meal is dinner time.
Okay. Now that's after your second workout.
After my second workout.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have? What do you like to have for dinner?
For dinner, I can have like the corned meat, beef, green pepper, collard greens, tomatoes, and onions.
And onions.
But onions, yeah, and olive oil or any kind of oil, vegetable oil, let us say. But mostly we don't have this green pepper in some parts, but we can do the things that we have right there.
What do you? It sounds to me. Okay, so you have bread in the morning. You have rice or beans
Lunch.
for lunch. Yeah. Do you ever have fruit?
Fruit?
Yeah.
We have a lot.
When do you have that?
But for me, I don't know. I don't like taking fruit that much, but we have a lot of fruits in Kenya. Oranges,
Okay.
pineapple,
Yeah, right.
mangoes,
Yeah.
what's this? It's called like pineapple. So we have a lot of fruits and everything is fresh from the land.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't like them?
No, I like them sometimes, but I'm not like interested mostly taking those things.
Why?
I rather maybe drink some drinks like orange juice. Yeah.
How come? You don't like to eat oranges. Why would you rather have orange juice? I'm
I
just
just need
curious.
something liquid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, let me ask you a question. When you eat fruit, does that disrupt your running or something?
No problem at all. It's really good to have fruits and apples, yeah. So no problem at all.
Okay.
It's only because, I'm not interested that much.
What about meat?
Oh, meat is my favorite. I love that. I
Mine
can
too.
eat every day.
Yeah. What do you like to have?
Beef, chicken,
Okay. How do you cook it?
well done.
Okay. Would you grill it, or do you bake it, or do you?
Back in home,
Yeah.
we have chicken right there. We have our chicken, we have cows, we have goats,
Yeah.
we have sheep.
Yeah. You raise it
So,
yourself?
yeah, ourselves. Yeah, we milk our cows.
Yeah.
So it is easy to have tea because we have everything at home.
Yeah.
So mostly, but sometimes when you need beef, you have to go to the butcher.
Oh, okay.
The local, we call it back home center, or here they said grocery store, the butcher, where the butcher where they slaughter and have the beef.
Well, how do
So
you-
we go there and buy it from them.
Okay, so you go to a butcher and you buy it. Okay. You take it home.
Take it home.
How do you cook it?
Cook it, we chop it into pieces,
Okay.
then wash it with clean water,
Okay.
maybe 2 to 3 times until you find like the blood is no more there. Then after that, we chop the onions,
Okay.
or tomatoes, and what? Green pepper if you have it. Put some oil in there.
Yeah.
Put some salt, and then
Yeah. Okay.
put the beef.
So you put all your.
Then and then after that, you cover it.
So you cook it on a stove.
A stove,
Okay.
or mostly we have like charcoal stove. We
Okay.
use charcoal.
Yeah, okay.
Or firewood.
Okay. Charcoal smells good.
Yeah, charcoal smells good too, and also the firewood back in the countryside. But if you come in towns, like big towns, so we have everything like America, like you can use a stove, you can use,
In the big towns.
in the big towns.
I mean, so you have electricity.
Yeah, we have. Even now, right now in the countryside,
When
we
you were
have
growing up, did you have electricity?
around in my local center where we go for groceries. We have
In the house where you grew up,
no,
was there
not in
electricity?
the house. We use the lamp.
You used a lamp, gas lamp.
Yeah, I guess lamp.
So you didn't cook at home then? You got a stove?
No, we cook using the charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal. Right,
We use
right,
charcoal and also firewood.
right. Well, okay, while we're talking about food, Joseph, do you want to hold up your plate so everybody can see? We're at we're here at the Broadway Diner in Kingston having pancakes. So, I don't know, how often do you eat pancakes?
Maybe one is in a week.
Once a week? Okay. Yeah, that's about what I do. Well, look, I mean, like last week when you and I met in Buffalo, we had pizza. When you're living here in the States, do you ever eat that kind of food very often?
Once in a while.
Just once in a while, not a lot. What
No.
about? Go ahead. What about TV? Do you watch TV? What do you like to watch?
CNN.
The news. Okay. Do you have like any TV shows?
I like watching CNN on the Christian channel.
On the Christian channel. Yeah. So, what's the most important workout you do?
Workout
Yeah.
on my run.
What would you say is one of the most important running workouts you do when you're training?
Actually, mostly I love doing fat leg.
Okay.
Because fat leg can push me when I get the races. I can just run in a constant pace that I feel like is comfortable for me. So mostly when I do this workout, like I can run mostly I do 3 minutes hard, 2 minutes easy,
Okay.
10 times.
Okay.
And sometimes if I finish and I feel like I still have energy, combine everything, maybe it will be like 18 kilometers or to 20 kilometers or 13 miles. So when I finish, approaching to finish, the last 1 mile I have to push.
In a race.
No.
I'm sorry.
When I'm
you're
training.
talking about your workout. Okay.
Yeah, my workout.
Okay. Okay.
So I have to do it, I assume like I'm racing, so I have to push it to see that.
Yeah, okay, like a race, okay.
And by that time I know I'm very tired, but I'm trying to do it.
Okay.
But sometimes also, when I'm taking it easy, after every run, I have to do strike. No?
You do
Yeah,
strides.
open, yeah.
After every run?
Every run.
Every
open.
day?
maybe 3 times a week.
Yeah, after workouts or
after training.
after training? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do that like 10 times.
Okay.
So and I love that, doing that. And in a week, I'm clocking almost like 90 to 80 miles.
80 and 90 miles a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
90 to 80
Okay.
miles, yeah.
And you normally run twice a day.
I know. For now, for sure, right now, when the sun is when I feel humid like this, I just do once. I rather do
really?
2 hours
Okay.
and come back and take the whole day to relax and read, because I like reading sometimes.
What do you like to read?
Mostly I like to read the books about Christianity.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes also about politics a little bit.
About politics?
Yeah, just to know what's going on.
American politics?
Maybe historic books,
History books?
Yeah, historic books.
American history?
History, American, or even all over the world,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because I want to know something about the country,
Yeah, okay.
I don't want it just because I like this country because it's the land of opportunity.
Right.
And when you are here, you can excel if you have your talent or if you are trying to do something. And they are supportive. That's the goodness with America.
Say that again?
That's the goodness with America. When you get here, this is the land of opportunity.
Yeah.
And if you have maybe like a talent or something that you can do, people are supportive. They support you.
Yeah.
And you find you excel by doing that.
Right.
So that's why I say, when you are here, you have to do something. It's not just run and just stay all day. You have to do something a little bit to learn something,
Yeah.
And also, the way I told you, I love watching CNN because I can know what's going on in the world, what's happening. Because, I go also on CNN, and after that I go back to my computer and I can go to the website and listen to my news from back home, Kenya, because I love them too.
Okay.
And I'm proud to be a Kenyan too. And I'm happy to be in America.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. No, that's great. No, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? I mean, I know you told me you want to run. Right now you're a master's runner.
Yeah.
And you want to continue that until you're around 50 or so. Mm-hmm. I know right now you're in your early 40s. Mm-hmm. What do you want to stay in this country? Or do you want to go
That's
back
a
home?
good question.
Yeah.
I love America, and I would love to be in this country. But mostly what I'm thinking about, I like to find that opportunity of visiting back Kenya, coming to America, just going and coming, So I like to be in America, and I like to go to Kenya also visiting, going
You'd
and
like to
coming.
spend time in both countries.
Both countries, because right now in America, I can tell you that I have a lot of friends in every state.
Okay.
And I can say I'm really blessed. I have friends all over in the state. So whenever I want to go anywhere, like winter time now, I don't stay here in New York. Last year I was in South Carolina. I stayed there with one friend of mine who's in the U.S. Army. So he's a Christian too. So from there I went to Florida. I stayed there for another 3 weeks. And then I flew to Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
So my friend in Phoenix, Arizona is really a good friend. He's the race director for the 15K. And he's the one who made me even to know Arizona. So he is the one who Arizona. Yeah. So he's the one who invited me there.
Oh, okay.
So I stayed in his house in Phoenix, and he has another cabin where you can go and train in Flagstaff.
Okay.
So anytime I go that side, I never have a problem.
Okay.
And I have also some runners from Africa, some from different countries. So whenever I go there, I train with them. One is Jonas, we have Go, we have Janet. She is now a Kenyan American,
Okay.
She ran in Olympics, so she's also encouraging. She's a nice person.
Yeah.
So I have so many friends in Flagstaff. So whenever I go there, I feel like I'm in Kenya too, because it looks like Kenya.
Oh, it's hot.
Flagstaff is really good. It's hot, but no humid. But when you go to Phoenix,
Right.
Phoenix now is the it's
Yeah.
the hot. Yeah, it's very hot.
Well, what about what's it like to train with a group of runners? I mean, some of these runners, are, you said, you mentioned Olympians. They're very good runners. Do you like training? I mean, you train with some elite runners. Do you enjoy that, or is that good for you?
It's good because even being an Olympian, to be called an Olympian, it's good to train with the Olympian, Everybody wants somebody who has done something good, So, and also I like running with them because right now I'm 40 years and above, and when I ran with them, they pull me a little bit and I start improving my speed. So it's good to run with people sometimes. Yeah, because if you are down, you can just improve yourself, you can just get somewhere. It's really good. And the one thing I love about runners, they are friendly. And they are close, they are close, they are like Christian. So they love each other. Maybe you can find few of them, but most of them, they are good people. So they like each other, they encourage, they motivate. When they see maybe you're lacking something, somebody can give you advice. And really when you follow the advice, you can get somewhere. So they are really good people. And I'm happy for that.
No, I mean that's clearly going to be important for you because you travel a lot.
Yeah, I travel a lot. I think I'm the traveler.
Yeah, you do. I know you do. You told me.
I'm the traveler.
Yeah, you are. But all right. Well, let me ask you. We're going to wrap up here pretty soon. But do you ever take days off? Like now, no running.
Like tomorrow.
Sundays. You never run.
If
Sundays?
I don't have a race.
If you don't have a race, you don't run at all.
At all. That's my day for resting.
Okay.
And going to pray.
Well, what about do you do any exercises like core strength, stretching? Anything?
Yeah, I do that.
What do you do?
Before I start maybe running, I have to stretch fast.
Really just
Lift my hands up, try to stretch my hamstring, my Achilles.
I mean, are these like ecstatic stretches? You bend over, you touch your toes.
Right, bend over, raise my hand up, do all kinds of those kinds of exercise.
Do you run first, or you just start stretching?
I start stretching before I do.
You just stretch cold muscles. Okay.
So and after maybe 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And after that, I start now running. Jogging is like walking between walking and running. So and I can take that for maybe 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
And from there now I can start picking up because by that time my body will be ready to go.
Yeah, okay.
And I can just run now. If you see me, you can think this is the guy that I saw him was jogging or it's somebody different.
Because you're going that much faster?
Yeah, because you have to start slow. That's why you find when you go for races, before we start the race, you find we warm up fast. That's like warming up. You make your body to get ready, before you start now going to the real thing that you want to do.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's very important.
Okay. And then do you work out? Do you do any exercising? Do you do any like strength exercising?
Yeah, I do, but not mostly. When the race is approaching, I'm not good at doing those exercises because sometimes you do exercise, you get tired. So when you get to the race place, you are tired already. So you try to push, you feel like, and you have been doing good the whole of the months or some weeks to come. So sometimes so when you see you approaching maybe 2 weeks or 1 week to go, you can reduce the tough exercise and start doing the light one when you're approaching the race. Yeah, that's what I do. But some people are different.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all people are not the same.
Yeah.
For example, me when it's approaching to the race day, if I have been training maybe very hard, 2 days, 3 days to go, I can take rest, no running, until the day of the race.
Okay.
And the day of the race, I can do my warm-up. After doing my warm-up now, I'll be ready to race. And when I start running, I can feel now comfortable. And I can run my personal best.
Wait, did you say before a race, you'll take 2 or 3 days off?
If the race is approaching. For example, if the race is on Sunday, and today maybe is Thursday, I may take Friday off and Saturday.
You won't run it off?
Or 1 day.
Okay.
Or 1 day Saturday, and then I can train until Friday, Saturday off. Or even maybe a traveling day.
Right.
Then the next day, I have some energy for the extra day that I...
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about, when you're training, okay, not racing, but you're training, what kind of exercises do you do?
When I'm training?
Yeah.
Or after finishing training or...
No, no. I mean, like, you know, you go. Do you do any core exercises? You know, like sit-ups, push-ups,
No,
or
I don't do those.
you don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
Nothing. You just stretch and you
I
run.
just stretch, yeah. Mostly I
Okay.
do stretching because.
Is there? I know a lot of runners do that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Is there a reason
because
you
I
don't?
was in Flagstaff 3 months, I think 1 year ago. So I stayed there for 3 months and I went to the gym, but those exercises were not working for me.
In what way?
All the time when I do it, I feel like tired, exhausted. The next day I can't run even very well. So I thought maybe because I've been doing, maybe I will perform very well because 2 weeks to go, I started reducing now and started doing the light ones. But I got a day of the race, I didn't see the profit. I said, no, I have to cancel this. But some people, they can do it and they perform very well. That's why I say our bodies is totally different. Everybody has his, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I know. We gotta get going here. This was fun.
Thank you, yeah.
Did you have a good breakfast?
Yeah,
I
the
like
breakfast is good. I like this pancake, you know.
Yeah, I do too.
Once in a week, I think I will enjoy.
Yeah, you gotta come back here. Yeah. All right, sir. I'll shut the camera down. I think everybody's going.